for tapping into another episode of the Water Whip Podcast where dope conversations happen. And right now, we finna get into another dope conversation. You dig what I'm saying? We got a very special guest in the building. You understand me? We got a woman of many talents. You hear me? You know what I mean? She has many talents. She's a master stylist. She's an actress. She's a musician. A clothing designer. If you need advice on taxes, she's a tax advisor. You hear me? We got the very, very lovely Demi Overton in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Through my eyes, you can see some sort of innocence, but listen to the sentences, beware of the premises. In a sense, I'm like Adam Sandler. I played water boy every day without the cameras. I was 18s on the maximum. Flipping O's through my late teens like a spatula. Fast as I can bag it up, move it out and add it up. Wasn't too long before my jewelry started matching up.
Yeah, hey.
Thank you. Thank you guys for chiming in.
Yeah, it's good to have you in the building.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Welcome to the Water Whip Podcast. You know, how you doing? You all right?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. It's a rainy night. You know, we fighting this hurricane coming through or whatever, but I'm feeling real good. Real good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for y'all that don't know, she's a master stylist and an actress. She just been on sets of P Valley, Tyler Perry, Assisted Living, Sistas. She's I'm
making my rounds. I'm trying.
She doing her thing, goddamn. She doing her thing, goddamn it. Y'all better tap in with her. You hear me?
Thank you.
Hear me? Y'all better tap in. So how you get started in acting? What made you even want to get into acting?
Well, it's always been something that I love to do. Even before, like, actually getting into it, you know. I'm a small town country girl.
Where you from?
I'm from Mississippi. I'm born in Texas, raised in Mississippi, a small country town in Mississippi. And I lived in New Orleans for a while as well.
Oh.
So, you know, these things are like natural talents. Like, I'm the one at the family reunion. Okay,
that's
that you look for. like where little Didi at? Right? Because she out there performing and stuff. So it's something that I've always been doing, and I've always knew I wanted to do it. It's a God-given talent, right? And so when I knew I had the opportunity to go for it, I went for it.
So you find you at the family reunions. What kind of stuff you used to be doing? Like what?
Dancing and singing. Okay, like. The entertainment, the talent part of the family, that was me, okay? Sometimes I do so much, they be like, girl, sit down somewhere. Right?
Right.
And like I have like the regular story of actress, of a person with talent. Mm-hmm. You know, like I said, I come from a small town where that was something that I did naturally all the time. I stood out a lot. I had a lot of haters. Even when I didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? I had to fight all my life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight. Right?
Right.
But it's just something that's always been in me. So when I finally got the opportunity to go for it, I went for it.
And how did you get the opportunity? Like, how did you, the day of, like, what happened? How did it happen?
I didn't get nobody gave me an opportunity. I fought for it. I went for it. Like I took it upon myself, and I took my own pictures. My own profile pics, my professional pictures. I submitted my own submissions, and I'm like, it's either yes or no. It's either yes or no. I mean, I come from the bottom. Where can you go from there but up? So even telling me a no is not gonna hurt me. I'm just going to move on to the next thing. So when I moved to Atlanta, I'm like, okay, let me see what's good. From my music to acting to styling to designing clothing, you know, I'm just going to go for it. So with the acting, that's how I first got into TV and film, is with acting, doing background acting.
Oh, yeah.
I found the sites and I submitted myself and I got booked, and from there things grew, and I fought to politic with people because you get a lot of no's, right? We all know that. You get a lot of no's all the time. But being in the industry and being in the background, it allowed me to be around the people who would help me to succeed. I knew that it's going to be at least one person that would help me. And that one person came through for me. I was a feature background actress a lot. And she saw me and she was like, girl, you can do some hair. I got you. You know, when I department head, I got you. I'm going to bring you in. And that's exactly what she did. Yep. She brought me in. And, you know, it makes me feel good because a lot of these things, people feel like your head in the clouds. This is the things that I got all the time. Your head in the clouds. That only happen to lucky people. You know what I mean? This just never happened. You need to stick to your 9 to 5 type deal. Right? But I fought against that because I'm like, that's BS. That's BS. And I made it through.
Damn, so they was telling you to stick to your 9 to 5.
Yeah, because, you know, especially being from the country or just being in a place where you don't know a lot of people that actually make it. It make you feel like your head in the clouds. People tell you your head in the clouds. You only see that kind of stuff on TV.
That's that crabs in a bucket mentality, though.
Yeah, you only see that kind of stuff on TV. Like, girl. But now I did have some of my family now. I have to reach out to them so they won't get mad at me, okay? They always told me that I was a star. Yeah, I started in the background, basically, doing background acting. That's how I got to get feature roles, and that's how I got to get behind the camera to do celebrity hair.
What sets you worked on doing celebrities' hair?
My first set for celebrity hair was P Valley.
P Valley.
P Valley, baby. P Valley.
Okay.
Represent for P Valley.
So you was on as a stylist?
Yes, as a stylist. My folks, Arlene Martin.
Shout out to Arlene.
Shout out to Arlene. You heard me?
Yeah, me.
I was a background actor, right? And I got a lot of feature roles and different things like that. You know, feature roles, if you don't know, you stand out a lot more than just regular background.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Your pay is higher, and you get a hell of a lot more camera time.
Educate me. I don't know. So educate me on that. So you say your pay is higher.
Yeah. So when you're getting feature roles, or if you're a stand-in for an actor or an actress or anything like that, then yeah, your pay is higher, and that's a higher position than just being regular background.
Regular background, huh?
Yeah. And I don't ever say extras, because that's what it is. If anybody hear me talking out there, y'all gonna say extras. But I don't use the term extras, because if you're an actress, you know how many people started off as extras before they became stars? That's called background talent. Now, if you just want to play the role of being a prop, then they're going to treat you like a prop.
Like a prop, huh?
Okay? Then you're just an extra. You're just a prop. But when you come in there acting like and carrying yourself like a true actor or actress, and you're actually executing your role, you will get pulled. That's how you get SAG-AFTRA, right? That's how you get in the union, because them folks will pull you and be like, hey, speak these lines, or here go a feature role, which means the camera's going to be on you the whole time, even though you don't have not a word to say. When these folks watch this show, it's going to be all you. So I got into that type of thing. You know, I went in and did my thing, and when I used to go out, my hair, my nails, my makeup, always 100. Right? So when I go through hair and makeup, they're like, you good. So many people got to know me. It was like, this nigga always good. We ain't got to touch her hair. We ain't got to touch her motherfucking makeup.
Right,
she got her
right.
lipsticks, everything that she need for that scene. And Arlene noticed that every single time. And I kept running into this lady. I kept running into her. Right? And then we had this one moment when we were one-on-one, and like, it was crazy. It was just a moment. I think it was close to COVID, and we ran into each other again for like the 6th time. And when we seen each other, we just started crying. Like crazy. It was crazy. Like we just started crying. And we knew why we was crying. Like God is amazing, you know, for us to have work and for us to keep running into each other. And she told me, Demi, I get this head position in this department for P-Valley. I got you.
Dig that.
And when she got her position, she called me. And she put me on P-Valley.
Dig that.
And I did my motherfucking thing. You heard me?
Oh, yeah, you stunting on them, goddammit. You stunting on them.
I
You know
did
what
my
I mean?
thing.
So
I did
look,
my thing.
so the difference in going from extra to feature role, it sounds like mentality. Like
It is. It has a lot to do with skill, execution. You're an actor or an actress, regardless if you have a speaking role or if you're in the background. Background actors make a movie. You know, if you have background, if it's a movie with just the main cast, then that's all you focused on. But if it's a movie that has a lot of activities going on and they depend on the background to bring it to life, right? The directors, the PAs, they see you and they will pull you. The casting directors, right? Them like, and they communicate with each other. That's how you get booked in feature roles, because they're like, okay, we see what you do. They see the shows when they come out, because sometimes shows don't come out for a year or two.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or maybe even more. But they see it, and they be like, damn, this girl keep getting, she's doing her thing. So they'll start to book you for feature roles. Now, when it comes to speaking roles, I only had like 2 speaking roles, but it really did. I feel like they see you. And I feel like if I go more deep into it and really focus in on auditioning, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to get a major role. You know? So that's how I got into doing hair, right? Okay, get back to that part. That's how I got into doing hair.
Okay.
Right? I'm a master cosmetologist. I graduated from Empire Beauty School. Empire.
Shout out to Empire.
North Lake. You dig? So, yeah, and that's where I started my career in TV and film in school, in hair school. There was a director, oh my God, Countrified. Shout out to Countrified. When I was in school, he's a director, and he has connects with the unions and different things like that. So he come to the schools and pull hairstylists and makeup artists to come work on his independent films, and that's where I got my first credit.
So you got a credit, yeah.
While I was in school.
Nah, that's dope.
Yeah, hair and makeup credit. So then I went there. After I graduated, I just started really working for myself. I don't have a agent or anything. I just book myself.
Tell me about, like, because I'm not too familiar with, like, what is SAG?
SAG-AFTRA. SAG is the actors union, basically. That's what it is. It's just the actors union. That's where, if you want to get paid and be part of the union, it's SAG.
So you have to be in their union to get paid. You have to.
To be in the union, period, you have to get a speaking role, and they put you in the union, and you're protected. Just like for hair department, it's Local 798. Every department has a union. So SAG-AFTRA is the actors union.
And you can't get in there without a speaking role.
Most times you need a speaking role.
Okay.
Most times you need a speaking role.
Is there a certain amount of lines you need, words you need to have this?
From what I know, at least 4.
4 words?
At least 4 words.
So 4 words gives you a speaking role.
Through my experience, yeah. At least 4, like 4 words from what I remember. Like, hello, how you doing today, sir? That's a speaking role. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you go on IMDb and look me up, I have speaking roles. So it's like, that's what SAG-AFTRA is. Basically, that's what that is. That's the actors union. And you want to get in the actors union because that's where everything is at. That's how you get your work. That's how you're protected. That's where your insurance comes from. And that's just what it is all across the board for different departments. Every department has its own union.
When you get on set, right? Like, and they say everybody has to be there at a certain time, right?
Yeah.
Who goes on first?
Talking about to perform?
Yeah, like, okay, we got, like you were talking about the feature roles, the background actors like
everybody has set times to come in. So background has a time to come in. The main actors has the time to come in, depending on what time they need. The stunt double, right? He's gonna have a time to come in. So everybody has their designated time to come in. We all have a designated time with time the shoot starts, right? So as a hairstylist, hair, makeup, and wardrobe, we're usually in PAs. Shout out to my PAs. Are usually the first ones on set.
production assistants for y'all that don't know.
The production assistants. We're usually the first ones that's there, right? And you have other people that's there as well, as like crafty, the people who get the food popping, breakfast and that type of thing. But then like the actors in the background, everybody have these certain time to come in. And when everybody comes in, you go through hair, makeup, you go through wardrobe, hair, makeup. That's usually how it goes, you know. And then we have a shoot time where we about to start shooting in action. Everybody need to be on set. The actors need to be ready, whether it's background or main actors, you know. They need to be hair and makeup set ready and ready to shoot that film for today. And the shoot can last from like anywhere from 8 to 16 hours.
Damn.
8 to 16 hours.
At 16 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I work for 16 hours on set, I get paid overtime? How that work?
Yeah.
How that work?
Listen, working on set, you can get paid all the way up to quad time. So you have overtime at 8 hours. You have double time at 12 hours. And then like around, I'm thinking like 16 hours, that's quad time.
Damn. For real?
Yeah. And that's what making being part of the union so important, because they're going to make sure you get what you're worth. Mm-hmm. Like who you know on any regular jobs that pay quad time. So yeah, the unions are important. And that's what a lot of people fight for, is to become part of the unions, right? So that they can get fair pay, fair insurance, and fair treatment.
As far as the roles, what's your favorite one? Like, what's your favorite role?
As an actress?
Yeah. P-Valley, like being on the set?
Well, on P-Valley, I was a hairstylist. I wasn't an actress.
That's right.
But I can say I worked The Resident a lot. It's a TV show called The Resident.
Yeah.
And I went from being coming in to see like their family or something, like a family or friend member, to being a doctor and working with Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let me tell you this.
Oh, you stunting on us. Okay then. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you.
You stunting on us, goddamn it. Shit. You know what I mean?
Listen, one day I was so we're shooting, right? So it's me, Malcolm. It's all the big stars or whatever.
She dropping first names and shit. You know what I mean? She dropping first names. Me and Malcolm.
I don't think about. I don't really think about.
Me and Malcolm.
You know, and one day, so I was a surgical nurse in the doctor room with him. You know, he's the doctor, and there was another doctor, and so we're practicing, we're rehearsing for the scene. And I'm right in the camera, so I'm like the main surgeon, you know, the main assistant. So I'm taking my scalpel and I'm taking my tools and stuff. And I'm a medical assistant in real life, so I know how to, you know, do things. So I'm doing my thing and stuff. And Malcolm comes out, so because he's sitting in the back while we're rehearsing. He comes out on the floor and he walks up to me, and I'm just practicing. And I look. I thought I did something wrong, right? So Malcolm looks at me and he said, "Yo, I am really enjoying watching you on camera. It's like you are doing everything. It feels so real. You're going to go really, really far." Like he just make this big speech in front of everybody. And I just stand there and I look around and everybody's looking at me. And I'm like looking at them. And I'm like, oh my God, right? And it was really deep. And he had a really good conversation with me. And he was like, "Yo," and I was like, "Yo, can I re-quote you on Instagram on what you said about me type shit?" And he was like, "Yeah, no problem." He was like, "But I really want to let you know, like, yo, you are really good. I look forward to seeing you in the future." And it's those type of moments that I forget about. But just talking to you now makes me remember, like, girl, you got a lot going for you.
That's what's up.
Because life be lifing, and we tend to forget about things.
Life be lifing, goddamn it. Life be lifing, goddamn it.
It does.
It really does. It really does. Life be lifing.
So, well, yeah, I have like one-on-ones with a lot of big stars that remind me that, when I think about them, like, yo, D, you come a long way. You a small town country girl. Mm-hmm. You heard me? And all my people, I know they out there listening and watching, and I forget sometimes, but those folks looking up to me. I'm a train breaker. So my goal is to encourage everybody else to let them know, like, no matter what we're going through, no matter the circumstances, no matter how hard it is, even when it feels like things are just not going to work out, we have to continuously be strong. We have to keep going and knowing exactly where we're going and why. We all have God-given talents. And when you go out with your God-given gift, it won't fail you.
So when you get to a point, right, you I don't know if you have to have some type of support. So did you have the support maybe from you got kids?
I do, yes.
Maybe from a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever, because you got to have some type of support, and or not. Maybe somebody didn't. Everybody's not, like you said earlier, everybody's not gonna like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't like to see you progress. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
In our culture.
Yeah.
And I can only speak for our culture. I don't know any other cultures.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
Everybody doesn't like to see you progress. But it's hard to get to a point without some support. Talk about, some of your support.
I can't say that I did not have any support. Okay, because I was married for a really long time. We talking like together like damn near 20 years, married for like 12.
Okay.
Like really deep. So I did have some support with the children that allowed me to be able to go out there and do my thing. You know what I mean? In the sense of not having to worry about my babies being hurt, abused, or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? It was good until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't.
Just that simple.
But how does it get to it wasn't if everything you're progressing? You're chasing your goals. You're chasing dreams.
I think it had a lot to do with control. It has a lot to do. I'm just gonna be frank. It has a lot to do with control when it comes to men.
Now
I know we gonna go to another level. You heard me. I know it's gonna take it to another level, but it really has a lot to do with control. Because everything was good until it wasn't. I can say that. I feel like once he got to the point to where he felt like he did not have control of where things were going and what I do, when I do what I do, then things got a little bit shady, right? But what it did for me was that, I never lose the respect because no one do anything by themselves.
Nah, for real.
Even if it's God that's helping you, you ain't doing nothing by yourself. So I'm never going to take that from that man. But at the same time, I had to keep going because what God has for me and my God-given gifts that God gave me, no one can control that. That's not controllable. So I had to keep moving, and that's where I am now.
So you feel like men are controlling?
Some. I feel like some men are controlling. Not all men. My ex was fucking controlling. But I really don't feel like all men are controlling. I feel like everybody is different. And I give you a rope and let you hang yourself. I'm a Gemini. So we're flexible. We like to see, we give you space and room. We're air signs. So we give you space and room to do you. So I don't think that all men are controlling. But some men are. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's our nature. That's definitely our nature. You know what I mean? We providers, we protect and provide. So that becomes a part of being, you know, in control. So yeah, of course. This would be a great time to stay tapped in with us by hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell. That way you can stay in tune with us while we water whipping. Hell, you can even water whip with me. Hit that button. Like, share, comment, all that. Give me a thumbs up, why don't you? You feel me? And I just told you. What you waiting on? Are you a submissive woman?
Yes.
You don't mind being submissive?
I don't mind with the right person. But it's not a question. You know, it's not an obligation when you're with the right person. It's automatic.
Automatic.
It's automatic. It's effortless.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is my king.
Yeah.
I got you, my guy. I got you. Let's do some therapy right now.
That's what you want to do. You been to therapy before?
One time. It was horrible.
Damn, wait, what? How's therapy horrible?
It depends on who you with. That's like going to therapy with Jocelyn Hernandez.
I know it wasn't like that.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
What made you go to therapy first?
Wanting to work it out. You know, it was for my marriage. When you're in a real relationship and it's real, you want that shit. You're supposed to want it to last.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did it.
You said it was horrible. What was horrible about it? It's therapy. Therapy's supposed to be therapeutic, not horrible. How does it get to horrible? How does it get to horrible?
The people that's in there, it's like, that's why I use Jocelyn Hernandez as an example, because if we all think about Jocelyn, right, we know she off the goddamn chain.
She is.
Okay, so that's my situation. But except he was Jocelyn.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to say, you know, so it was kind of crazy. But I did attempt it. You know, I did attempt therapy before. And it was therapeutic because I heard exactly what I needed to hear according to what the therapist saw.
So since we're in relationships, right? Let me ask you a question.
Relationships, y'all. Relationships.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe a man has to love a woman more for a relationship to work?
I think a man should fight. Because what most men don't do is fight for what they love. Guys are so nonchalant when it comes to women. They feel like their pride overpower things, right? Their pride overpower things. So I feel like it's important for a man to fight for what he really wants and what he really loves. The same way that a woman does. So with women, when we love you, right? When a woman loves a man, we are not letting that guy go, right? We're fighting. We're fighting the female. We're fighting the mama. We're fighting the brothers. Everybody, right? Against all odds. So I feel like that's what men should do when it comes to the woman that they love.
Fight.
Fight more. Fight harder. Put that pride to the side. Because when women fight, when we take shit, when we take hits and licks, we're putting our pride to the side for what we love. That ain't getting my man, right?
Yeah.
That's not getting my man. It's about to go down. So guys have to learn to do the same thing. That's what I believe.
But pride is everything when it comes to a man.
That.
It's
that.
I hear you, but
it's about to be 2025.
Right.
Your pride. If you love me, fight for me. The same way that I would fight for you. The same way that I will hold you down. And that's what a lot of the good women are lacking these days. Mm-hmm. The fight.
Mm. Not just women, though. You're right. Because we just in some different times. Like,
yeah.
People ain't really fighting for nothing no more.
But when it comes to a man, because you asked me about that.
Okay.
You asked me about a man.
Okay.
Men have pride issues.
Nah, for real.
I'm a man, right?
Yeah, for real.
It's like, I'm a man. This, that, and the other. And it's supposed to be like, But baby, you have to fight. You have to fight for me. The same way I would fight for you. Because I'm not going to, if I love you, the bitch, her mama, her brothers, and everybody got to go through me to get to you.
Dig that.
So that's the same thing a good woman be wanting from her man. Fight for me. And I feel like that's why a lot of relationships are falling. If it ain't because of cheating or some dumb shit like that, it's because there's no fight for the relationship.
Nah, for real.
There's no fight for the love.
Nah, for real.
It's like, if you ain't gonna give me what I want, I'm gonna go find it somewhere else.
Yeah. That's the times we living
Like,
in.
what the fuck kind of shit is that? I'm just saying.
That's the times we living in. It's the social media era. Like, life too short. You know, life too short to be unhappy. Everybody's living by that code. Life too short to be unhappy.
But when you love conquers all. And when we as a people actually learn that that's what the test of life is, that's when we're going to pass. That's when everything's going to get better. It's not about your status. A sister will fuck with a broke nigga. A sister will fuck with a broke nigga.
No, she won't.
How
I'm going to
many-
have
how
to
many
disagree with
times-
you on that.
I mean,
I have
okay,
to
so
disagree
you know what?
with you on that.
You know what?
I
Coming
have
into
to.
2025, I can say that sisters are getting a hell of a lot smarter because we used to do that shit. He has potential. He ain't got to have nothing. And you know what? It's lose-lose because a motherfucker be like, why you with that nigga? That nigga can't do shit for you. But then on the other hand, motherfucker be like, he has potential. He's a brother. You got to start from scratch and build together. You got to build something together. Right?
No.
And we
No.
as women, you know, from the old school, because I'm an 80s baby, we're taught to build with a man. We're taught to build from scratch with a man. Now, what I can say that's different these days, these new sisters, they ain't having that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
They not having that shit. The new sisters not feeling that.
Women ain't. That's what we do. We will build a woman up. Women ain't into building men up. That ain't what women do.
Yes, that is what women do.
Nah. Women don't fuck with no broke niggas. I'm
That's
sorry.
the new age women.
I'm sorry. They don't.
That's the new age women. You're right in a way. You're halfway right. You're halfway right because the new age women don't fuck with broke niggas.
Facts.
Because they learn from their mothers and they learn from their grandmothers that fucking with broke niggas don't get you nowhere. I'm just saying. But women from like me that was born like in the 80s, 70s and shit like that, we are raised and trained to grow with a man, to be his backbone, right? To help him.
If you met a man right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you keep talking about these
We water whipping.
We water whipping
We
right
water
now.
whipping.
God damn it. Yeah, we water whipping. You keep talking about right now. You keep talking about, that's
Because
these,
it's a difference between
hold
now
on,
and then.
Hold on. You keep talking about these new age women, that's them. If you met a man right now, yeah, baby, I ain't got no job right now. I'm just trying to find my way. But I'm trying. You ain't about to get that nigga no holler.
Because I'm 43. I'm past potential.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But switch it around. If a man met a woman and she like, I ain't working right now. I'm trying to find me a job right now. This and that. We'll do the whoop. We still gonna mess with her because we were broke.
It's the prince. Because the thing is that it's different. Because a woman is going to be your fucking dog. She's your ride or fucking die. A nigga, he ain't promised to do that. If a guy come around and help a sister who already have a mentality that she's trying to do something to get her shit together, right? She's gonna worship him. It's gonna be good. But you can't say the same with a guy.
Why can't you?
Because niggas be their egos.
So
egos.
They're stay-at-home dads now. That's guys that ain't.
Okay, so now we're talking about now time.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said now.
Okay, so now time.
Yeah, I said
it's
now.
Different. It's different. And those type of guys are okay with it. They love their women and they respect their women. You know what I mean? So it really just depends on the people. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. It really just depends. But when we're thinking just when we're generalizing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, this shit crazy. Because for years, and this is my thing, for years and years and years, women have always been down with guys. You guys have been able to have 3 or 4 fucking women that's down. A woman don't have that.
I think she does.
She has one man with several women that she got to share that motherfucker with.
Nah, woman.
Or you might be lucky enough to have a faithful man back in the day. But I really do. I'm like, because I'm half millennial, right? I'm half millennial and I'm half Gen X. So I understand Gen X because that's where I come from. That's how I was raised. But I also understand millennial because that's some bullshit.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. So I understand the sisters. They like, no. You know, they're like barring none. And I understand that because when they look at their mothers and their grandmothers and their great grandmothers, them hoes, we've been shitted on. We've been shitted on all these years, and we work hard. We tired. So when them young women and those young brothers are looking at the older brothers and looking at auntie and uncle, they're like, shit, I'm good. I don't want that life.
See, y'all change y'all roles.
Time changes, but not the players. Right? The game never changes.
The game never changes.
Only the players.
Nah, facts.
And that's all that's going on right now. The game is still the same. But now, just like when we were coming up, we were looking at our grandmothers and shit, right?
Yeah,
but this is 2025. These kids is like, we're not slaving.
Right.
We're not slaving for y'all at these fucking jobs.
Nah, that's a fact.
We're not. The chicks are like, fuck y'all niggas.
Nah, that's a fact.
We're not being your whores and being your side bitches and shit. We're getting our own money. I see. I understand them.
Yeah, me too.
But I have morals, so it's like I'm old school. So it's like, no, I fought too hard. Where are my guys at that raised me to be this way? Where are the fellas from the 90s and the 80s? You know what I'm saying? That taught sisters like me on what we're supposed to be and become for men.
Mm-hmm.
Those brothers are changing.
You think that's what it is?
Hell yeah.
I just think women roles have changed. Y'all.
Check this out.
This big independent woman thing.
Whatever state you go to, hear me out.
I got you. Go ahead.
Whatever state you go to, right? The women act like the men.
Y'all, that's role change, and that's what I just said.
No.
Y'all have
They
changed
act
y'all roles
according to what a man like. So if you're in Las Vegas, and the men in Las Vegas like this type of woman, most of the women in Las Vegas are going to be that way. If you're in New York, and the men in New York like this type of woman, the women in New York are going to act accordingly. If you're in Atlanta, then the women in Atlanta are going to do what they need to do to attract the guys in Atlanta. So you guys are the leaders.
Nah, not no more.
You are the leaders. Because the women that's out here following that trend, who are they following that trend for? Who are they impressing? Who are they getting that money from to pay their bills? Who is liking the fake titties and the fake booties?
Of course.
So they're following what the guys like. The men like this, that, and the other.
To an extent, yes.
It's only a few of y'all brothers that don't like that stuff. Right? And it's only a couple of us real sisters that's not into that bullshit. But for the most part, this is Atlanta. Niggas like chicken wings, big ass, and titties.
That's pretty much everywhere.
So that's what it is.
That's pretty much everywhere.
So a lot of the women are acting accordingly. But I do see that they are looking at their past history with their parents and also saying that I'm not going to be like my mom. I don't want to be like my dad. They're lame.
That's what these young folks saying.
Yeah. I'm not about to do that shit. I'm not about to slave at these jobs.
Nah, for real. And I commend these what we at, millennials?
Or what, Gen?
What we at, Gen what?
Gen fucking WXYZ.
I can't keep up with the fucking letters. But nah, I commend them for that though. because they own to something with that. I get it. Now, like you said, hey, I ain't finna be slaving in no goddamn factory or nothing. It's
They
just
on the
crazy.
internet making thousands of dollars.
Right.
I'm trying to follow them. I come from selling CDs out my trunk.
Right. So, like, speaking about, because you said you was married, was or is
Was
divorced?
divorced. Yes.
Why you think the divorce rate so high? What's going on? Why people ain't staying together like they used to?
I feel like it's for different reasons. My divorce was for irreconcilable differences. I see people that and I was married for 15 years. Okay.
That's a long time.
Okay. So my shit was real. But I see people getting married and divorced within 6 months.
Facts. Are they getting married too fast?
Yeah. It's all about the title.
I agree with you on that.
I'm married.
I got you.
I got a big house. I own a house. Bitch, your house, you got like 0.2 acres. Like, your house is next like this to the next month, just to say that you have a house, or just to say that you have a husband, you know, or you have a wife. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's all for show. That's why shit not lasting long.
I'm gonna jump back to the movie thing, right?
Yeah.
To the acting thing.
Sure.
Is there a role you wouldn't do?
A sex scene or a gay scene.
You wouldn't do a sex scene. You wouldn't do a scene with another woman.
Right.
Why you wouldn't do a sex scene though?
I don't know. I just wouldn't. Everybody has their limits, and like.
Okay, but you say everybody has their limits, but guess what? Everybody has a price too.
You couldn't pay me to do that.
There's not enough money for you to do a sex scene.
Maybe maybe partial. Maybe partial.
What's a partial sex scene?
When you starting off. And you getting into it. You feel me? And it's getting sexy and stuff like that, and then it goes black. Okay. I'll do that.
Leave it for the imagination, huh?
Yeah. You know, like a kiss on the neck.
So not one of them scenes where the white folks, not just white folks, they run in there, they come in the house and they get the kissing on each other and they ripping off clothes and stuff. And
I'll do that. But I wouldn't do it like a.
You ain't get butt naked?
No, I ain't get no. Not from
I
the
always
waist down.
wondered.
Not from the waist down. You know, it's crazy because depending on the amount of money and what the scene is, how it's portrayed, whether it's sexy or hoish, I might do a top. But I don't think I would just do like a whole everything.
I always wondered on the sex scenes, like, is they really having sex? Like, damn, is he really? He look like he's sticking
They
to me
acting,
for real.
No, most of the time they be acting, but it be a closed set, right? On the scene, it's closed set, and they're protected, and they're doing their acting thing to give you the effect that it's actually happening. And a lot of times, it's not even really the actors that's doing it. It could be they double.
Why would it be a double though?
Because
maybe they got a wife.
Because real actors ain't about to do that shit.
Damn.
So you hire doubles to do shit for them. Facts.
I swear it's been some scenes where they really had it.
No? You
don't think so?
It's just great acting.
Great acting.
Unless you're watching the fucking porno. Now, if you're watching a porno...
We ain't talking about pornos.
Okay, well, real movies, no, that's just great acting.
How does a man act like he's having sex? His gonna get hard.
I don't know. Now,
he's gonna get hard.
I never been on a set.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
I never been there to see how he control his getting hard and shit, or if it actually gets hard and they just, act through the shit. So I really don't know. That's a great question. I haven't got that far.
And it sounds like you don't plan on getting that far.
No, I don't plan on getting that far because that's a lot of body touching, and it's like
I'll be wondering though, like, damn, that nigga. He probably slid it in.
Listen, on the set of Boomerang, that was one of my first shows.
Hold on, you just stunned on us. Hold on. Boomerang.
This TV show Boomerang, that was my first acting gig.
Okay.
Right? So it was like maybe I think could have been December. And it was a cold year.
Okay.
So it's like motherfucking 40 degrees outside. My God.
She talking about 40 degrees. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. 40 degrees that's just normal
I'm from
coldness.
Mississippi, Texas. 40 degrees is freezing to us.
We see teens. We see single digits. You talking about 40 degrees, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
So listen, they had me in a nice warm outfit. They end up changing me into some Beyonce shit. Okay. And we're out here doing this motherfucking film. And right before when they went to change me, because that was my first set, I said to myself right then and there, I'm like, you selling your soul.
That's what you felt like?
I felt like I was selling my soul.
Why?
Because it was 40 degrees outside. And they put me in a Beyonce outfit. I'm gonna send it to you and you can add it to your pictures. And I'm like, oh my God, are you gonna really go? It was me. And maybe it had to be like 4 of us that they dressed up really skimpy in this fucking cold ass weather. They kept having to bring us blankets and hot cocoa and stuff like that because we were pretty much half naked outside.
Freezing.
Okay.
And you say this on the set, this on Boomerang, the TV show.
Boomerang. Yeah, it had Lala Milan and Lala. What's her name? Lala Milan? Anyway, she was the star in there. Okay. Her and a couple of more other cats. And I got a lot of camera footage in it, but at that time I was like, "Girl, you selling yourself."
That's how you felt.
I feel like it's either now or never. Either you're gonna do the scene, or you're gonna go home. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do? And I was like, "Oh my God,
I'm gonna stay."
Stunning on him.
Yeah.
I found my light in the camera, and I got all the camera time. Like seriously, I got a lot of camera time that day.
And it's freezing.
Cold.
Where was it at?
I think we were at Piedmont Park.
Oh yeah.
I think we were at Piedmont Park. I'll send you the footage, the little clips of it.
Okay.
It's like, it was crazy.
Because everybody made a big issue about Lala Anthony going topless and what the fuck was that? Power? I think it was Power. And she went topless, like she did some topless scenes, and everybody make a big deal out of it and shit. Like,
yeah, because people have respect for certain people.
Yeah, true.
You got respect for people. So it's like when you stoop that low to do a degrading scene.
Is that stooping low or is that acting?
It depends. Like, that's like a nigga playing a gay role.
I'm glad you said that. So do you feel like a man can act gay? Or does a part of him has to be a little bit?
No. Fuck no. I didn't see the nigga play gay and he ain't nowhere near.
Near gay.
Mm-hmm. P Valley. I hope that I'm really not blowing some shit. So I'm not going to say too much. Okay. But
you was on the set,
Murder?
so you seen the shit.
See, Murder is not fucking gay. See, Murder is not gay. The nigga has a whole old lady and children.
I'm not saying he gay. I don't know.
But
that don't mean nothing.
I'm telling you, that nigga's not gay. Everything, most of the stuff that y'all be seeing be going on be his double.
Really?
I'm sorry. Am I?
You done let the cat out the bag, huh? Really?
Just to be more careful.
Really? So
because I have to stress this because people be thinking like, acting is acting. When Wesley Snipes and what's the guy from Ghost played in that movie with the gay women? Yeah, I know them niggas ain't gay, but the world is so fucked up right now.
They weren't playing gay. They
played whole women.
Yeah, so they playing trans, I guess, transgender.
Yeah, that was playing gay.
That's not gay.
Transgender like men. Transgenders like men.
I'm trying to think because it's been so long since the movie. Was they doing gay?
It's called Whoop. What was the name of the show?
I forgot what the movie was called.
But you know,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They were transgenders.
There was a few on them.
So what does
Ving Rhames and all them was in there.
Yeah. So what does transgenders like? Men. They're men portraying to be women that like men.
I know, but I'm trying to think. In that movie, was they doing anything that was gay?
Yes. They were acting like women.
I know they was acting like, but that don't.
They didn't have sex with a man,
That's
but they
what I'm
were
saying.
acting like men. But they were acting like women. They had,
But does that make
they
you
had
gay?
their fucking shit on
Does
like
that-
this and shit.
Does it? True.
Yes, that make you
and
gay.
then you see V and Ramsey all big and shit. Like,
Yes, that make you gay.
Does that
but they were portraying gay people, but they were not gay in real life.
so hold on. That makes you gay if you're
In the movie.
portraying a woman,
In the movie.
even if you ain't doing nothing with a man. That makes you still gay because you portraying a woman.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because why would you be portraying a woman? Whether they did that shit for Illuminati to get in the game or whatever the fuck the case may be. But they're not gay in real life. Nor is C Murder. C Murder is a cool cat with a wife and a child. But he's an awesome actor. And that's what acting is all about.
You're right.
If I can make you believe
believe
it,
it, yeah.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah. See, I never seen P Valley. I never cared to watch it. Once that people, I guess people start all the gay stuff. I was like,
Yeah, because
yeah, I was like, wait, what?
With Uncle
Like-
Clifford and shit. Exactly.
So I was like, I'm gonna leave that alone. You say actors can act gay,
Yeah, it's acting.
but you know what? I believe that.
Like I can get a role right now being gay and tell them I'm not about to do that scene, and they'll hire a double for certain intimate scenes.
But see, women different. We don't
Like I can sit here and act gay with a chick all day long, and then when the intimate scene come in, it's my double. But my double looks so much like me. You be like, oh, that bitch, she did this in the scene and she did that in the scene. You know?
So now we like, Demi like women.
Ooh, she gay.
Demi like
Ooh,
women.
she gay.
We running with
she
that.
bisexual.
Dig that.
That's how that shit go.
But even though women judge differently on that, so like we don't care about that. If a woman with
What,
a
men?
woman, if a woman with a woman, we don't care about that. We ain't calling
Of course
her
you
gay.
guys don't.
Yeah. So y'all judge differently. It's only when men do that shit.
But the question was what scene would I wouldn't do,
Yeah. What scene you wouldn't do? You said a sex scene
or a gay scene,
or a lesbian scene.
a lesbian scene.
Even if it take you somewhere, you wouldn't do it.
Where is it taking me?
To another bigger role.
To what?
I don't know. Just a bigger role.
Another bigger gay
A bigger
role.
Say another bigger gay role.
Cause that's where it's gonna take me to. Like, oh, you can kiss her. Well, you can kiss them.
Right.
It's like, nah.
Right.
Y'all doing too much.
Yeah,
and then when I don't want to do it, now you want to kill me.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it don't stop then. Once you go over that line, they're gonna keep expecting you to go over that line.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you have to draw it somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Can I get into some wild questions?
Oh shit. All right, we water whipping.
We water whipping.
Go ahead. What we asking?
We water whipping out here. That's what we do. Are you a fan of period sex?
I am not.
Never had it? I asked, can I get into some wild questions? We into wild questions right now. Yeah, we into some wild questions right now. You know what I mean?
I've been married
Oh, yeah. See
for a
that?
long time.
Yeah. So yeah.
I cannot say that I have not done it.
Yeah.
I cannot say that I have not done it.
Yeah.
Not in a disgusting way. You understand what I'm saying?
How is period sex not disgusting? That's the whole point of.
Because it depends on what level of period you on, I guess. This is some wild shit right here.
Say what day is on.
Exactly. Are you on day one
heavy?
or is it going off? You understand what I'm saying? So it really depends. But I've been married for a really long time, so I can't say that I haven't.
We water whipping. That's what we do here.
And with a good man and a man who knows his woman, it's not going to be messy. Because you're going to know the right day, the right time, and you know what it is. You don't do it when it's messy, bro. But it's only I can't say.
You think men that like deep into it, like we know the days and stuff?
Yes.
You think really?
Yes, my ex knew
He knew the
better
day?
than me.
Really?
My right hand up. My ex knew better than me when my shit was coming on.
Damn, for real?
I would ask him.
Really?
My right hand up.
Damn. See, I was with a woman for.
I'm like, damn, when my shit come on? Oh, you do on the 23rd at 3:30.
Damn, I ain't that
The
deep.
23rd nigga to the 27th.
Yeah, I
So
ain't.
if you want to go somewhere or do something, nigga, you got them days. Yes, he knew my shit better than I did.
I guess that's dope though, because I ain't that deep. Like, I was with a woman for 13 years, and I ain't. That wasn't my concern. I didn't know none of that.
You got to connect to your woman.
I didn't pay attention to that.
I mean, I freaked out when the way that he knew it. So really, that's in the type of guy that you are. Because I didn't ask him. I didn't want. That's just something that he did. Like, he was sometimes come and say, like, "Ain't your shit due?" I'm like, damn. Let me check my app, nigga. I'm like, let me check my app. I'm like, damn, word is fun, nigga. My shit is due. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. Yeah. So yeah, it's possible that men that's in tune with their women, they definitely know when their cycles are coming on.
Nah, for real. Nah, I understand that. I just I never been that deep into.
But maybe you need to get that deep into your woman
Well, I ain't got no woman right now.
or your next woman.
I guess that's why I ain't got one, because I wasn't that deep
Get into her moon cycle, baby. Tap into her.
Tap into the moon
Tap
cycle.
into the moon cycle. You
Straight
dig?
like that, huh?
You heard me? We water whipping.
We water whipping. You hear me? That's what we do on here. You know what I mean? That's what dope conversations happen. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You think sex is a form of therapy?
Yes, for men.
Damn.
Sex sex can be a woman thing, but it's more of a man's thing. Sex is more of a men's
I got to sit back on that one.
communication.
So
And their love language is usually sex.
I agree with you on that part.
Sex with women is mental.
Ain't therapy mental?
Yeah, but if you're not mentally connected with that woman, then what you think you doing ain't gonna work. You can think you loving her down. Ew.
Ow.
You understand what I'm saying? But she's like, because you haven't mentally connected with her outside of sex.
Is flirting cheating?
If you're flirting, you know what that could lead to. And if you put yourself in a position to attract yourself to another woman by flirting, bitch, that's cheating. Because if you fuck her, what's the excuse you gonna have?
Nah, you took it somewhere. I
Because
said
you
flirting.
playing.
I said flirting.
But
Don't
you
take it.
you're taking it somewhere by flirting. If I flirt with a guy and he likes it, and then he talk back to me and I actually like his shit, you feel me? Just playing around, flirting, and I end up having relations with him, are you gonna be okay with that?
Of course not. But you took it further than what I asked. It's flirting
It's what
cheating.
it is. Yes.
Are you a flirter?
When I'm single, yes, I'm a big flirter.
You're big. You're a big flirt.
I'm a big flirt when I'm single.
We water whipping.
I will flatter you.
Yeah, see, we getting to know Demi on here.
I'm just saying, if I'm single, but as a married woman, I don't flirt.
Okay.
Because I'm happily married. I have a man. He takes good care of me. I'm good. But if I'm single, hell yeah, I'm gonna flirt.
If cheating happens in the relationship, do you believe it's usually the woman's idea or a woman's fault? Because we can't have sex without her.
It's the man's fault. It's the man's fault. Because you guys just want to. Women are more emotional.
I agree on that end. Just that.
By the time we have any type of sexual relation with a guy, we have built a whole connection with this man. He's probably about to be our husband. That's my boyfriend type shit. You guys are fuck a bitch just because you can.
I agree. I say that all the time. I say women, I say us men, we cheat physically. Like, we see a fat ass, like, damn, and she thick over there. Like, I just, you know what I mean?
And you mad at this bitch? She ain't doing what she's supposed to do. Let me go and rock that shit tonight right quick. Bang, bang, bang. No feelings involved. You done hit. It's all good.
But y'all cheat emotionally. Y'all like y'all can see yourself with the nigga.
Listen, we're not cheating. We're leaving you.
Oh shit.
We're not cheating. We're leaving you at that point. You feel what I'm saying? You see the difference?
I see the difference.
Cause see, y'all get to cheat and come back home, and we take you back and all that shit.
Cause we don't care about the shit we just cheated with.
But that's still foul.
Agreed.
So by the time a woman cheats, she's probably about to move on. She's probably about to move on with that nigga that she cheated with. Because it's been a whole bond building thing. You understand what I'm saying? We've been bond. She probably ain't fucked the nigga none the whole time. Just watching you do your shit. And she just talking to this nigga, confiding in this nigga. He right there understanding shit. Like, yeah, she gonna be mine in a minute. And then you keep doing your shit. So by the time she actually give him some, they boyfriend and girlfriend. Then here you go like, yo, fuck is going on? He's like, nah, nigga, going over there with that. That you know what I'm saying? But it don't be that serious with you guys. So it's different. It's different. And that's what people have to understand. That's what guys have to understand. That's what women have to understand. But nowadays you got you have a totally different type of woman who just don't care. Okay? And I respect them sisters too. Because I feel where they're coming from. I might be stronger than them. You know, I'm married. I'm wifey. Right? But I definitely understand the motherfuckers that, nigga, I ain't got no nigga, ain't no nigga got me. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that shit.
You feel that?
I feel it. I feel Glorilla.
You feel that?
I feel Glorilla. Because that's what it is.
If your child murdered somebody, what would you do? Would you turn them in?
Nigga, no.
No.
I would advise.
We've talked about this before, and I said it just depends on what the my son did.
I was about to say, now, if you some type of rapist, murderer, killer, stupid motherfucker,
yeah.
I'm like, nigga,
yeah.
y'all can't get this nigga because I ain't got no control.
Yeah.
But, you know, on some normal life things and things happen, no, I'm not going to fucking turn my child in. Is you crazy? Come to me first. Let's talk about it. I'm going to tell you your options and what you need to do and how to handle the situation. You know, if you Jeffrey Dahmer, I don't know what to do for you.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. If you want some Dahmer shit, come get this nigga. This nigga might do something to me.
Yes, he's liable to kill me, so that's different. But no. I'm a supportive mom. I'm an 80s baby.
Being that you're an 80s baby, and we like 80s babies, we grew up a certain kind of way, right?
We did.
A certain kind of way. You're from the South. You're a country girl, right?
Yeah.
What if your child brought home a white girl?
It depends on what type of white girl she is.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Because we ate, and I say that because we 80s babies. And
we're talking, hell no, we stick to our own kind.
yeah. That's just
but in today's time, it depends on what type of girl she is. Whether she's Indian, Chinese, or white.
I said white girl.
White girl. It depends. Because we got some...
Becky.
Listen. No.
Wait.
No Beckys and no Karens. Because we got somebody by the white girls that's out these days. Got black girl booties and everything, really down with the tribe.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
Something like that I rock with. Because I'm not discriminating these days. Even I'm thinking about going to another race, nigga.
Wait, so you didn't... Wait, hold on. Hold the f*** on.
Listen, there's no discrimination. It is 2025.
So you thought about going to... You ever dealt with a white guy?
No.
I said, me too. I never dealt with a white girl.
I never dealt with anything outside of my race.
Me either.
But at this point, the only thing that I've been hurt by...
But because you only dealt with, so you can't say that. Like, you only dealt with brothers, so...
That's all I've been hurt by.
Because that's the only thing you dealt with.
So why not try something else?
You think white folks don't hurt women?
So why not try something else?
Oh, Lord. This again?
So why not try
something
maybe an Indian or a Chinese guy, or maybe baby.
Nigga, you can't.
baby.
Hey, you can't be with no Chinese guy. Chinese.
I don't know.
Chinese. They little as hell.
Them folks be attracted to me, bro. Why discriminate?
It does be like that, but men and women, like, we be outside our race though.
But check this out. The difference between a black man, they don't love you like we love you. But outside our race as a black woman, they worship us. They don't worship y'all. They just want you for one thing and one thing only. Any black woman or anything like that I've seen go outside of their race, I've never seen bad. On TikTok, there's a trend on the after effect of a white man or somebody other kind of race being with a black woman.
White man being with a black woman.
You don't see too much of that when it comes to a black man and a Caucasian lifting him. You see control. You see a motherfucker doing what a motherfucker want him to do. You might see some sexual orientation going on as he want him to do, but no lifting. Because guess what? Caucasians don't f with broke niggas. And most of our niggas is broken. So the sisters deal with the broken niggas. But when the niggas get rich, they feel like, oh, I'm going to go give me a prize, give me a white girl or Caucasian. Excuse my French. Come on now, y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You understand what I'm saying? But y'all don't really rise off of that. They rise off of y'all. They only f with you because you got some money. You don't see no motherfucking out of our race fucking with no brothers talking about potential. Only sisters deal with brothers on potential. In order to go outside of your race as a black man, you got to have something.
Nah, that's not true.
Oh, you fucking with some trailer park trash.
Nah, you could be, but you could be.
Okay,
but
okay.
But from I've seen too many cases where the white girls just they cash out. They take care of their men.
They cash. Say it one more time for me.
They take care of their men.
They cash out.
They cash out.
And the brother can do whatever he want to do.
Yeah, peace.
Nigga, that's not peace.
Maybe
that's
for
bullshit.
That's maybe peace for that brother.
If you feel like you can do what you want to do, and a woman cashing out at you on you, and you can do what you want to do, that's winning.
So what about the men?
You a bitch.
So what about the men that say that the attitudes of the black woman, the mad black woman?
I mean, there's a lot of black women that have attitudes. That's facts.
Mad black woman.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
He said he can go get him another race, another nationality, and don't have to deal with that mad black shit.
But you still ain't gonna be happy because you're 9 times out of 10 you still cheating on her. I don't know no black guy that's faithful to a Caucasian woman. He only with her because he can do what he wants. You just stated that. Freedom. I could do what I want and she's gonna cash out.
Doing what I want is peaceful.
You're a user.
Doing what I want is
you don't want a black queen.
But doing what I want is already peaceful.
You can do what you want to do with a black queen.
Nah, no, you can't.
You can. Oh, black queen just not gonna tolerate you cheating.
Nah, it's a lot of shit.
And not paying and not coming through. You fucking around with them Caucasians because maybe their daddy and their mom and them got some paper.
True.
And they paying them bills.
True.
And she fucking sucking and fucking on you, and that you sucking fuck on the next bitch.
Look, without the next bitch, that's already peaceful.
No black man is faithful to a white woman.
You don't believe that?
No. No.
But
you tell me one.
But you
tell me one black man that's faithful to a white woman.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know people doing their relationships. But you saying, well, black men ain't faithful to black women either.
Y'all niggas is wild.
Hey, look, on that note, thank y'all for tapping in to another episode of the Water Whip Podcast where dope conversations happen. And we just had another dope conversation. You did?
For
you understand me? We out. I holla.
Peace, y'all.
I'm Rio Free. I want to thank y'all for watching this episode of the Water Whip Podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed it like we did. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. You can also follow us on IG at water.whip.podcast. And don't forget, For you audio listeners, we on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Hey, help us get our subscribers up. Holla at us. Thank y'all for watching.